Hey everybody, how you doing? We got anybody online? Man, I've been working on technology all day. This is crazy. You got to understand, I retired from this industry in, turn this off. I have everything connected up here, so my wife watches every single thing I do on the internet. But you got to understand that I didn't use this technology. I mean, I retired in 2008, and I literally... By the way, this is Kent, or Panama Kent, coming at you from the Republic of Panama in Central America. And I'm going to talk tonight about the list, converting sales, relationships, how to build your business. You know, obviously I'm a money liner, and we are an automatic, straight line lead generator. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're producing leads. For all you other guys in the industry that aren't building our business, you come in over here, you get free leads. By this time tomorrow, you'll have up to 1,000 leads that you can market your product, message, or service to. Pretty cool. I get to work with everybody, and I don't have to compete with anybody. I get pitched 50 times a day on different deals, but I just say, you know, I got the money line, and I've got a ministry. So let me talk here about what we're going to cover. I'm going to go over how to build your business, bottom line, using all of these different techniques that are available today, because I'm learning as I go. When I got into the industry, my mentor, Mark Yarnell, Gordon, some of you other guys, Big John, some of the other guys, you know, hey, buddy, hey, Gordon. Some of you guys know who I'm talking about. I consider him the greatest networker in the history of the world, Mark Yarnell. He was also one of the greatest people you would ever want to know. He told me I had to make a list of 2,000 people I know, love, and care about if I wanted to work with him. But he was making $250,000 a month. And I said, first thing I said was, I don't think I can. I was 22 years old, something like that. And I said, I don't think I can, Mark. And he hung up on me, literally. And so I said, wow. I called him back. I said, 2,000, huh? I said, I got one that's like 196. He said, well, get to 2,000 by Sunday night, and then I'll train you. And so, long story short, I did it the old school way. And when I say a list of people I know, like, and care about, it's just anybody. I didn't prejudge. I didn't decide who would, who wouldn't, who could, who couldn't. Hey, Edison, I see you, buddy. You're so good to me. That's my translator and best friend down here, one of my best friends down here in Panama. The guy is super sharp. If you need an English-Spanish translator, that guy will do it for you, Edison Rodriguez, E-Rod. But anyway, so that's how I built my career. I've been in the industry for 26 years. I retired in 2008. I missed all of this technology stuff. And then I come back in to the money. I come back in with the money line because I just knew Big John. Our background, we built some massive things together. Had a lot of fun. He's got a whole bunch of good things going on in his life, and I have been on this ministry track to work for the Lord, Jesus Christ, who has been so good to me. I can't even describe it. If you don't know him, please seek him. Knock on the door, and he shall answer. There's nothing, when you know he's alive, there's nothing else like it. But anyway, he's turned all these blessings on, and one of them was the global money line. So I get in. I sent out, I have my notes here. I want to make sure I'm correct. I sent out 300 emails. 100 of those emails were bounces. So I don't know if those people are dead, whatever happened. Those emails bounced. I made 30 phone calls, and I talked to a few friends and some family of my ex-wife over in Costa Rica. Curly Donaldson, I hope you're on here. You're awesome, man. And so, anyway, he's the leader of Costa Rica, Curly Donaldson. He's going to see this video later if he's not on here now. And you want to hook up with him down here. He's really a good guy. He and Edison are my two leaders here in Costa Rica and Panama. But anyway, so I get in the money line. I make a few contacts, and I end up getting 20 or 30 people on board for free. And most of them, I just turned around and said, click purchase, put your 20 bucks in. That's all we had was a $20 subscription. And immediately we started seeing results, and everyone was like, wow, this is going to be a cool concept. We were growing. I was looking at some of my old pictures of our daily money line growth, and I was going over with my wife here, Lena, and I said, we were all excited when we had 4,999, getting ready to cross 5,000 people in the money line, growing by 38 or 100 a day, whatever it was. And now all of a sudden, we're growing by hundreds every day, and we've grown by thousands some days, literally. But we're just getting her figured out, and I'm telling you the truth. We're going to be growing by 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 a day very shortly. But right now, 30,000 a month is about normal. And with some of the announcements that are coming, that's going to grow. So anyway, I started making about $100 a day, over $100 a day, 3 weeks in, back here in the beta launch, when it didn't even look this good. And everything kept going. People started making money around me, and then all of a sudden, the thing started taking off. And this is in the summer in the beta launch. Who starts a company in June, Big John? So that gave us time to work all the bugs out and stuff. And then when the fall hit, it started taking off more because the kids went back to school in the States. And even though we're a global business, we are based in the United States. And so a lot of our leaders are there. And Gordon Taylor, I see you there, brother. So anyway, I started thinking, what am I going to do with this money line? All these other people have something to throw in there. They've all got the hottest, latest, greatest, and most incredible pill, potion, lotion, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, cycler, matrix, you name it. They got everything going on inside there. And so I said, you know what? I'm being discipled to be an evangelist for the Lord. So I'm just going to share online with all of these people, because it seems to me that from my experience, about 1 out of 20, maybe 1 out of 10 people on Facebook are serious people. I'm just being totally honest with you. When I mean serious people, they're on there for a purpose. Other people, they just hang out. They're just looking for people to talk to and do other things that I don't do anymore. So I use those people. Those people go right down the ministry track, because I want to share with them and let them know, that there's a better way to this life. But so that's my business, is the ministry. But I decided in December to go ahead and send a message down, because this is all about relationships. I've been in this industry 26 years, and if you have a relationship, you can do business. Now, the first kind of business I do now is ministry work, but you know what? If people don't have enough money to take care of themselves, they can't take care of anybody around them. So we find that people that attach themselves to blessed people and start to conform to the lives of those people that are following good people, and I follow God, then guess what happens? Blessings start to come to you, and blessings come to you. Blessings can pour out into other people. And so one of those things that binds people, a lot of people up in bondage and in other problems, and it creates all kinds of problems, is financial bondage. Now, you come into this business, if you work and do the right things, you're going to catch this tiger by the tail and ride the wave, and you're going to make more money than you can spend. If you don't have balance in your life, money, if whatever you are right now is going to make you more of. So if you don't have balance, you're going to make so much money you can destroy yourself very quickly. But what I found is that I sent my message into the money line. I wanted them to come into my social media. At the time, the only thing I had going on, the only thing I was learning was Facebook. And so I could get them to Facebook, and then I could develop a relationship, and we could talk about ministry and about the things that are going on. And my story is, I tell my story about how I collapsed in a precipitous fall into alcohol and drug addiction. I was going down. I was out for the count. I was 5 minutes from death. I was 5 minutes from doing this. That's where I was. That's the truth. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the Lord Jesus Christ. But I'm thankful that he touched me by his grace and mercy. And so I sent this message out to develop friends in Facebook, and my social media app, my Facebook account blew up. 5,000 people maxed out 3 weeks, just like that. And I said, we're on to something here, because my message is not popular with a lot of people. The money message is very popular. Everybody, they all more money than you can spend, the free time to enjoy it, retire early, all these things that I've already experienced in my life. Those are all here right now with the money line. So anyway, that has grown from Facebook. As I learn how to use this technology and learn how to build a ministry in Facebook, now I've jumped into Twitter. And that's growing like every minute of the day. That's growing. I can't keep up. Then I said, well, these people are over in LinkedIn. I better go to LinkedIn. So I got a LinkedIn account. And then I have an Instagram account. So I got LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I've got 4 plus the money line. I have 5 social media networks. So anyway, they've all integrated. And what I found is I built this giant organization in the money line, which is only going to get 100 times bigger, 1,000 times bigger. If these other social media networks can grow to 1 billion and 400 million and 100 million without paying anybody anything, then guess what? Our straight line with a little urgency to get in now, or you're going to miss out on another 1,000 people coming into the money line if you don't get in today. By tomorrow, you could have 1,000 in your money line that you could put into your social network or into your program. I started integrating all of these. My ministry has taken off. The income is taking off, which supports the ministry, and we're building churches here in Panama. So it's incredible. So the key is you need to have a lead source. If you have the money to go buy email blasts, to just throw at money and throw at the deal and just throw money at emails and just blast them out and see what you get. Okay, fine. If you have money to spend on Facebook advertising at 27 cents a click on average last year is what people spent on Facebook advertising to tap back into this network that we built for Facebook. If you have that kind of money to do those ads and you find a hot one, add that into your mix. And then there's traffic. There's people that you can pay that will go ahead and drive traffic to your site. My site is a blog where I have consolidated all of my social media networks with the message of number one, our ministry, and number two, the business, to be able to get free leads to put into whatever you want. I don't care what you're selling, what your message, product, or service is. You have access to up to 1,000 free leads every day. Now, free, it sounds too good to be free to me. And quite frankly, you do have to share your personal Global Moneyline link with one person a day after your grace period in order to keep accumulating free leads. But it's not that big a deal. How much money did you make when you shared your Facebook link with people and said, come friend me or follow me or like me at Twitter, whatever it is? You didn't get paid for any of that. We get paid here in the Global Moneyline to build the Global Moneyline, and this is the coolest community ever because we can get paid and change your life. So I'm going to be working on my technology. I found this OBS system to be able to do live broadcasting on my Facebook personal page. I'll be able to use the computer and other technology. I'm ramping everything up. I'm back in university, I feel like. But the nice thing is it's really complicated because each one of these social media networks is like a college course trying to learn them. Each and every one of them really is. And I have a university degree, and I still struggle. I'm telling you the truth. But we have a gal on the team, a lady by the name of Robin Smith. She just came on board the Global Funnel team with the Global Moneyline. She's already a silver subscriber, and she's a dynamite network marketer. She's been building for 10 years. And she sent out one post on her Facebook page and said, "Who needs leads?" And I looked an hour or two later, and there were already 80 people or more that said on her team that said, we need leads, we need leads, we need leads. Well, guess what? She's the queen of social media and training social media. She knows Instagram, Facebook, all these different things. She knows them inside and out. And she's going to train us how to maximize gathering business and developing relationships and using these tools to funnel everything into your income opportunity. And if it's the Global Moneyline, and remember, you can get paid 100% direct profit after 2 qualifying sales, and then you can get paid on your whole team. You don't lose anybody. You just give up 2 sales to qualify, and then you get paid 100%. 100% of the 20s, 100% of the 50s, 100% of the 100s, 100% of the 250s, and 100% of the 500s. We got people that are making a diamond sale and pulling in $920 on a $920 sale that goes direct to them. How many $920 sales do you need every single week? Personally, then the other sales in the team, which are we call downline sales or compound leverage sales, they flow up to you and they're 50% of the sale. It's incredible what's going on here. But it starts with free. If you don't get in for free, you'll never understand. I have friends that came with me 6 months ago, in the beginning 7 months ago when we beta launched, before the official launch January 1st of this year. And they're coming back to me now saying, oh, wow, I think I get it. I think this is cool. We have 116,000 moneyliners in my group. It's incredible what's going on. But this is nothing. We will grow by another 30,000 in the next 30 days. We might be growing by 50, 60,000 a month by the summer.